Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Confirmation Show. I am your humble host, Pastor Leah. So we're going to continue talking about stewardship. Specifically, we are going to talk about the stewardship of talents. So I want you to take a moment or two and think about your talents. What are you good at? Maybe you're good at music. Maybe you like to sing or play a musical instrument. Maybe you like the theater and you are an actor or an actress. Maybe you like to play sports. 1 sport, 2 sports, 3. Maybe you like to write stories, write poetry, write the great American novel. Hey, you never know. Maybe you're good at math or science, or maybe you like art. Maybe you like to do pottery or draw or paint. God has given us so many talents and gifts. So that's what we're going to talk about, the stewardship of talents. How do we use these talents? And how can we discover what our talents are? Our text for this week is from Matthew chapter 5. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. In that same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. And our remember one thing for this week is each one of us is on this earth with God-given abilities to serve God and each other in some way. Images and analogies. This is going to be fun. So, garbage day. That reminds me I have to take out my trash tonight. Because garbage day for me is tomorrow, Thursday. So I have this bag, and it has garbage in it and recycling. Now, what would you pay if, let's say I was selling this bag? What would you pay for the contents that is in this bag? Or let's say I had a trash can. Would you pay $1, 10, 20, 50, 100? Or would you be like, haha, you're funny, Pastor Leah. I'm not going to pay anything for garbage. Well, let's see what I have in here. Let's see. Oh, look at, I love these. These are those little bites, the chocolate chip muffins. They are all gone. I love them. They're like one of my favorite things. So that needs to be recycled. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, let's see. I've got some water bottle. Oh, I have a water bottle. There's one. And then I have another water bottle here. Oh, yeah, here's another one. Stay hydrated. And then let's see what else I have in here. Oh, I have a Coca-Cola can. So that can all be recycled. Let's see what else I have in here. Oh, I have some paper. I don't know if y'all can see that. Woo, all that paper. So I have some papers in here. Oop. I did that again. I skipped ahead. Oh, goodness. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, wait, what's this? Hello. Might have hit the jackpot here. Oh, look what I found. I found $10. What? Oh, that's amazing. Well, we'll just put that over there. That was interesting. So, here, let me tidy up a little bit. Let's get this out of the way. So, even if we feel we have no worth, God has planted a wealth of talents deep within us. We may have to dig deep to find the buried gifts, but they are there. So let's take a look at this text from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 13. And now faith, hope, and love abide, these three, and the greatest of these is love. In your handout, I have some, to go along with this, I have some questions for you to reflect on. If you're keeping a journal during these times, you could jot down some thoughts in your journal. So that is garbage day. Let's talk about our next activity. This is called talent cards. So what you will do, and you can do this with like maybe your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad. You need two people, you and someone else. And what you're going to do is you're going to take some paper or an index card. I've just used paper like this, nothing fancy. And what you're going to do is you're going to make, each person is going to make 3 cards each. So in this scenario, I have my cards, and then also I made some cards for my friend Ben. He's a pastor in Pennsylvania. So on each card, you're going to write 1 talent on each card. So you're going to say, okay, what am I good at? So on my cards, I have a card for singing, 1 writing, another card, and then my 3rd card is dancing. Now for Ben, his 3 cards would be singing, cooking, and playing the organ. So what you do is once you have your cards made, you're going to take your cards. So imagine you have all your cards. Let's see, I have some right here. You're going to take your pieces of paper or your cards and you're going to put them in a container. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have your friend, your brother, your sister, whoever you're doing this with, you're going to have them draw a card out of the pile. So let's say you drew singing. So then there's some questions, and this is on your handout. There's 3 things. So you're going to ask, how can this talent, in this case singing, be used in a positive way to God's glory? Well, singing, you can always sing in church, you can sing in choir. There's a lot of possibilities with singing and music in general. Another question, are there ways in which this talent might be used to harm others? That's an interesting question. And then the last part is, who in this room has this talent and what are your plans for its use? So this is kind of a fun way to kind of help you discover your gifts. And also it helps you to see gifts in others, because sometimes we need a little help. All right, Bible time. Grab those Bibles. And if you have Bible highlighters, grab those too, or a pencil. So once again, our theme verse is from Matthew chapter 5. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. In that same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. So in this point, you can pause the video, and this is a good time to do the home huddle with your family. And I have included that handout in the email that went to your parents. So ask mom and dad for that. So you can go through the faith 5 steps. You will share your highs and lows. Read and highlight Matthew chapter 5, verses 13a, 14, and 16 in your Bibles. And then have a conversation about how this Bible reading might relate to your highs and lows. And then pray for one another's highs and lows. And then, of course, end your time together by blessing one another. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Wrap up time. Our time just goes by so fast. Theme verse. You are the salt of the earth. You are the light of the world. A city built on a hill cannot be hid. In that same way, let your light shine before others so that they may see your good works and give glory to your Father in heaven. Matthew chapter 5. I'll remember one thing. Each one of us is on this earth with God-given abilities to serve God and each other in some way. The word talent often makes us think of only the very special and talented people in the world, musicians, scholars, and athletes, to name a few. It may be difficult to believe, but we're each unique and can make unique contributions to the world. How will you use what God has given you to share the good news of Jesus? What now? Dun, dun, dun. So that concludes this episode of the Confirmation Show. Just to let you guys know, we will have one more episode for this season of the Confirmation Show. That'll be posted next Wednesday. I know, it's so sad. Oh, I'm going to cry. So yes, we will have one more episode. Also, keep doing your worship notes. Some of you are done. Yay, way to go. Some of you keep going, don't give up. And I've been sending progress reports to your parents on that. Also, don't forget to turn in your reflections. So yeah, I guess that's all for now. Like I said, I'll be sending out an email to your parents with all this information, our home huddle for this week, the handout that goes along with this episode. And then also I'll post the link to my YouTube channel so you can watch this amazing video. So that's really all I have for this week. Hope you guys are doing well. I know it's really weird, strange times, but we are in this together. And remember that God is with us. Take care, and I hope to see you next week on another episode of The Confirmation Show. Bye.